one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to open the meeting of the Advent Sound Council meeting made forever to conduct business on behalf of citizens of Advent, Indiana, to hear from various departments as to the progress of their activities. Clerk is invited to attend as an observer of the council proceeding, on occasion allowed to put forward for proper subject. No one shall speak unless they are received by the, or recognized by the council president. Once recognized, the speaker shall stand, state their name, state their purpose. When addressing the council, speaker shall remain on the subject of discussion, shall not introduce any new matter for further discussion. No profanity or vulgarity will be allowed on the council session. Those who are allowed to speak from the gallery will be permitted to speak 2 minutes the first time, 2 minutes the second time, 1 minute the last time, the matter of subject. Council by statute is the final authority in all matters into this session of conducting meetings in such a manner as to deem necessary to maintain the order and proceeding. The resident would like to discuss a new concern or request a speak card must be completed, returned to clerk treasurer's office no later than Wednesday prior to the council meeting. Forms received after that deadline will place on next month's following agenda. The council will take reasonable steps to maintain order in the meeting, including removal of any person who is willing disrupting during the meeting. That's any input. Remember, one person at a time speaking, no crosstalk, because as soon as you say it's you're going to appear up on YouTube. Okay? If two people are talking at the same time, it screws it the audio. So one person at a time. Don't do crosstalk unless you want to be on video. We've already said the pledge of allegiance. There's a couple of things I need to real quick. We have had a request for a hitching post in front of Juggle, and we can't do that because of the fact it's state property. If that person wants a hitching post, they're going to have to go through the state to get that hitching post. It's a state right away.
I have a problem with that.
You're going to talk to the state, we can't do it. The other thing is the fire permit, according to state law, it's allowed to charge per run now, only to the insurance companies. You can't charge an individual, but you can charge the insurance companies. And we have a billing company that will set that up. We're right now in the midst of fire, we're going with about 68 weeks, and we just put our own MS runs again. So I'm just letting you know, I'm supposed to notify the local authorities about that. Okay, Sheila. So Lindsay, you're up next.
Okay, thank you. I'm Sheila Lindsay. Thanks for having me tonight, and happy Day. I'm running for Indiana House District 28 in the primary this May. And a little bit about me, I am a nurse for over 40 years. I started off my practice with a bachelor's degree from Bradley University, ended up getting a master's degree from Wichita State, and then a doctorate degree from Indiana University. I just recently retired from Indiana Health, or IU Health at Methodist Hospital. I was there almost 40 years, about 20 years in the emergency department and another 20 years in the intensive care unit. So I loved healthcare, and one of the things that I'm passionate about is I think that Indiana needs to have better healthcare. I don't know if you guys realize that Indiana ranks 35 out of 50 of healthcare, 45 out of 50 in mental health, and we're the 11th most expensive. So I think we have a little bit of room to improve in that aspect. Not only have I dedicated my life for healthcare, but I also volunteer. I continue to work as a nurse practitioner for the Gennesaret Free Clinic with St. Vincent's de Paul, part of the Hendricks County Medical Reserve Corps, and then also part of the Hendricks County Republican Women. I'm active in my church, St. Malachi in Brownsburg, and have led the Haiti Medical Mission for over 25 years, and have been involved in building schools and churches and a medical clinic and a maternity ward. So did a lot, related to healthcare. One of the things I want to do for Indiana is represent our district. I think that it's great to have legislation, but we also have to know how it impacts our district. And I think that's one of the things that I could help improve on is really having a voice for the people in our district and understanding when we have legislation, how it's going to impact our communities. I really think that we need to have healthier and stronger communities, and healthier communities can start by putting patients at the center of healthcare instead of like healthcare, companies or insurance agencies, having more transparency in our costs so that we know what healthcare costs, and then having better access to both primary care and mental health. And then stronger communities, I think, starts by affordability, whereas affordability in housing and utilities, and then just having strong schools. We certainly need property tax relief, but it can't be at the expense of our schools and our public safety, like our police and our fire. So those are the things that I am interested in. And if you have questions after the meeting, I entertain any questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next up is Gary Light Engineering Report.
I don't have a physical report, but we do have a pre-construction meeting with Reed Riley scheduled on 3/24/26. And they are wanting to start sidewalk work as early as 4/6/26, weather dependent.
Sounds good. Get the street, get Cherry Street sidewalks and community crossing grant. Been very good to us.
And one thing you had mentioned about sealing the town hall lot and restriping. So we're gonna discuss that with them as a possible change order.
Reseal the parking lot at that,
What's that cost?
at the city building in the park and restriping it. We'll talk about it. I don't know if we can do it, we'll just have to see. Like a lot of other things. Time and money, we don't have much.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from February 9th.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Signature.
All in favor, say aye.
We already did.
To the order committee.
I did.
Okay, council consider claims. I need approval for the claims, March 17th.
I make a motion to accept the March 17th claims.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And claims for March were $135,396.68. Reconciliations.
Reconciliation.
Yes, I know. So I have two for BNY Mellon. January's reconciliation. Reconciled amount was $18,420.84, and the fund balance was the same. For February, BNY Mellon, reconciled balance was $19,243.37. Fund balance is the same. And for North Salem, reconciled balance was $2,144,457.60, and fund balance is the same.
Seems like a lot of money, but when we start out, we had almost nothing. And by some modification and changing some things around, we accumulated a little bit of money. At one point in time, we only had, $186,000, $124,000 in bank, and the water and sewer both in the negative. We multiplied that over years, slowly but surely changed.
Okay. So, first read them, please.
And the fund report,
Yeah, any questions on the fund or appropriation reports?
Nope.
Okay.
yes, and for January,
Yep, adjustments. Just let me get these back. Lose them. So there's a fire department adjustment, 182.73, and there were two offsetting, Carla has to remove from one and put onto the other to make the account work. So positive of 50.29 from one and a negative 50.29. So the total, our total adjustments was negative 182.73.
The motion to approve the adjustments.
I make a motion for the adjustment. Second.
On favor, say aye. Abstaining from the fire department. I know.
And you're abstaining from the fire department. For Trex, we've had 13 matches so far. We haven't received any funds, but there are matches and Carly's checking on those weekly. If we can move the April meeting date, because I'm not going to be in the country. I wasn't paying attention when I did that.
Okay. Dates in April. So we move it to,
Can we do the earlier? If we can do earlier, that would be
what
the
week
first,
do you want?
Monday, the 6th.
I will be here.
You won't be here. Will you be gone that whole week, Sam?
Yep, well, 6 to 13.
So the 21st, then, because you're gonna be on the 13th, correct, that week?
I'm gonna be gone the 12th through the 23rd. So you appreciate, my daughter's graduating from med school and that's.
Oh, nice.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
Since you're gonna be on the first week, if there's groups here, if
Do you
there's
still, yeah, we
still have a
have,
meeting
yeah,
first week,
if you guys want
all
to do
the
that.
groups here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a day. First Monday, April 6th,
And nothing going on with the fire department.
no,
Okay.
nothing, I know that day.
Then I will, I'll make a note. April 6th. I'm going to do a notice in the paper, right? The comprehensive plan meeting that's been scheduled with HWC and Alec there. Is scheduled for April 27th here at the fire department from 2 to 12. I just need to verify how many, April 27th, it's a Tuesday, I believe. And I just need to verify because if we have a quorum, I have to advertise it as a meeting.
27th is Monday.
Is it Monday? Is it Monday?
I'll be out of town.
10 to 12. Otherwise, it'll just be a working session with HWC. It's less, if it's only 2. Yeah, yeah.
This one, on the 27th, you're talking about the, that's my name, yes.
Yes.
You don't have to be here, Dale, we can give you footnotes, okay?
And Sam, you were planning on being that one too, right?
27.
And, yeah,
It's
so
just
just you two, okay.
pretty much what we're gonna do is look at the plan and we'll make decisions at our meeting.
So we get a chapter then by the county's
But by
conference.
the time it have to be a.
I have to advertise it, which is fine, I just would need to know that, because it'd be considered a public meeting.
Yeah, I think we'll see that.
It's no big deal, I just have to post it, so I'll do that.
Okay, next up is
I'm gonna do that.
park board.
Alrighty, well, the only things we really have going on right now are the Easter egg hunt, which is gonna be on the 28th of this month at 10 a.m. At the park, of course. And we are still looking for donations, so if anyone has candy, filled eggs, unfilled eggs, prizes, cash donations to go toward any of that. Past 2 years, we've given away, well, 2 years ago, we gave away 4 bicycles and some smaller prizes. Last year, we did a bicycle, a trike, like a scooter, 2 scooters, and a bunch of smaller stuff. over 1,000 eggs last year. Year before it was like 700 or something. Last year we did over 1,000 eggs in the park. It's been a pretty good deal for our kiddos here in town. So if anyone wants to help, contact me or Lindsay. Lindsay's kind of spearheading that this year because I'm kind of tied up with the vendor mark. I will call Carla on Thursday to see if we can get a work order in to get the water on so we can have bathrooms for that.
Okay. Are you guys doing that through the park board or through the 501c3?
Park board restaurant, yes.
So if you get any donations, it has to go through the town.
Yeah, okay. Yep, I'll have her bring anything she gets financially to you.
And then just.
Yep. All right, and then we also have our first ever, well, at least first ever for us, chicken noodle dinner cook-off, which is going to be on April 18th. And it's all in the planning stages right now, but it's coming together really nicely. Our goal is to get people to show up and do their chicken noodle cooking, 2-gallon minimum for everyone. Then we will supply the green beans, rolls, mashed potatoes, bottled water, sweet pea, and unsweet pea. And we are going to do desserts to sell and do carry out basically on that. And then get a plaque that will have their name. And each year, we're to the early this into an annual thing. So every year, the winner will get added to the plaque. And they'll get the bragging rights, and then we'll have a medal for them to actually take home.
You need to
And,
sign up beforehand?
pardon?
You need them to sign up beforehand?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be here at the fire station?
Yeah. And the only thing else we have, the Easter Bunny will be making an appearance at the Easter egg hunt. And if anyone is looking for an Easter Bunny appearance for their own organizations or anything, reach out to us. We can hook you up. And then just our work with the vendor mart and the 250th celebration.
Just a check from me, put in the bag.
I got some for you.
That's good.
How
We need
many,
all the money we get.
how many are we up to, vendors?
Oh, vendors right now, I have 92 registered and 38 have paid spots.
Thank you so much.
And did you see the amount?
Yes. Read out that check.
That you,
You said if we give us $1,000, they give us $1,000.
$1,000.
Well, I wanted that top spot.
One of the top
oh
spots, so.
my goodness.
She's gonna need your logo too.
Already,
There it is.
We'll get to
And what is the Easter egg in month
It's 28th to 10.
28,
of March?
yeah.
Okay.
This is all you guys got? We good?
Yep, we're good.
Okay. Utility contractors reports. You back.
Both water and wastewater plants are running as they should with no violations to report. Gallons pumped for February were 756,000. Billed was 623,900, leaving a difference of 132,000 or 17%. The UV system at the wastewater plant has been gone through and will be put in service the last week of the month. There was a restriction from the aeration tank to the clarifier, and that has been removed and flows back to normal. The treatment plant was able to handle the flow from the rain a couple weeks ago, which is good. The treatment plant was able to handle the flow from the rain. I just read that. There was a complaint about some cloudy water that was sent to IDEM. We feel that this was due to bringing the other well back online with cloudiness. Was trapped air in the system, and to our knowledge, it has been worked out. We plan on doing some pump inspections in April as well as hydrant flushing.
Any questions on that report? Next up is, pumpers.
Miscellaneous jobs we've done is plowing the snow, hopefully that's all over with. Fixed a meter leak, checked some water leaks, upcoming pump septic tanks. Hopefully since it's starting to get warmer, I can get January and February is done. And then mowing season's upon us, so be mowing here not too long. I also would like to, say the park needs to pick up, all those, if they would, please.
Okay. Which word have you need some help?
I have some, no, I have some talk about theirs, my help.
Nipper report?
No service requests were completed in February, no pole was placed, and there were no emergency outages.
Yeah, that pole was replaced down by the corner, they cut that big tree down. What kind of electrical are you gonna use to cut up this chunk? They're about 3 foot across. I know, I saw that stuff, I'm like, God.
I might be able to get rid of those for you if you want to get rid of them.
That's Gary, I thought somebody was supposed to be taking them, but they're still there, so. Gary said about somebody wanted them.
It might have been me.
Could be, I don't know.
Yeah, Commissioners reports up next. I didn't make the last commissioners meeting, but worked with the local projects we got going on. Supposedly within the next 30 days or less, they're gonna cut the power from 200 south up to Smith's Farms and start the first phase of us upgrading the electrical system. And then we'll go from there on the rest of upgrades. As money and time allows, we're hoping within a couple of years, we'll have the whole system upgraded to the next level of going from 4 kV to 12 kV. That way, when somebody comes in and wants to help put a business in here, we should have enough power. Also, sometime this next couple of years, Duke's supposed to put in a higher voltage line coming in from their substation to us at higher voltage. That will give us, charge us less money per KVA. And with the upgrade of the, from 4 kV to 12 kV, and also the engineering stuff they're gonna do in the meantime, size and property side of the transformer stuff, we should not have to have, they'll reduce our line loss, and we shouldn't have to have any increases for 2 to 3 years. For like, shouldn't be on the radar. There may be some increases, but it's not us, it may be INFA raising costs because of the tracking factor and some other things that can do. But we don't have to raise any local costs on it, or shouldn't have to because of the efficiency of things trying to work, the way it should be worked. The April IC time, halftime report.
Yeah, so if we can get that also scheduled in on the books, so that we don't have to go back and forth with emails.
What's a good date in April, May, or June?
I'd say it was out.
I'd say May would be better.
I have a lot going on there.
Yeah, I'd say May is even fine.
May.
After the 16th of May.
That's okay, it's a short meeting.
Pretty much any time for me. In May or June.
Give us a date, suggested date, Sherry.
We did the first week of May. There's, May the 4th, be with you all. The 5th, the 7th, 8th, or, next that week we have a council meeting, and we can still do it. 12th, 14th, or 15th. Any of those days.
Any day, during the daytime, I don't think I have any problems with anything, except for maybe the 6th again, appointment for the doctor, 10 o'clock, but other than that, I'm clear. So if we have a meeting, any day of the 6th, I'm good. How about you guys?
Yeah, I'm-
Pick a date.
as of now, I'm fine, but you know.
Are you okay then, Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then I'll pick a date and see if he has it, and then I'll work with him on getting that.
Okay.
Okay, let me put that down. First of May.
I see workshops, I'm gonna let you know, Sherry.
Yep, I have a list of the workshops they have on March 27th. They have a cybersecurity. All of these are held at IMPA. They have a transformer theory, system planning for growth. I think that would be a beneficial one. Customer service, grounding and cover up, and disaster preparedness. So if I have, I can give you sheets on these, or anybody if anybody's interested in attending these. They're worthwhile. Do you want me to? Okay. I'll give it to you. Does anybody else want a list of those, Sam? Let me just send that to you. Okay, I'll send it to you. Okay.
Next up is fire.
8 EMS, 2 motor vehicle, 2 fires, and 2 help I falling and I can't get up.
People in distress. You're right.
Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. People in person in distress.
And you're exactly right, I thought I can get it, what normally happens. Like I said earlier, we got a building company that's gonna start helping us do some bills, for the fire, because with the Senate bills, one, jacked us around on taxes. We're not doing very well. I went to county council, last week and asked for more lit money. They said they'd look into it, but everybody wants more money. So all we can do is ask. We'll see what happens. And as I told the county council, the reason so many dead squirrels in the middle of the road, because people can't make a decision. So they said that this one lady said she didn't want to be dead squirrel, so I think she's gonna vote for us. Police department.
We had 6 runs last month. 4 of them were sex offender checks done by the sheriff's department. Once again, I wish they would let me know that they were doing them, so. Almost every one of these people I talk to every day, so almost every day. Second run was was a domestic, it really was a landlord-tenant dispute, which has become obsolete because they've moved out of town and parties are separated. And then the 6th one was a overdose death in Lebanon, occurred in Lebanon. They came over here to notify a family member of the death, so it was a notification. So nothing that affects the Advance residents. We put the 2018 truck on govdeals.com and it went to $9,300. It's not near enough money for it. GovDeals, part of the way it works is a 12.5% auction fee. I think, Sherry, is it possible for us to we're gonna list it again. Can we put it back on there with a reserve?
Yes,
I was thinking we could, but apparently we can't.
we can. I didn't think so either, so we would have had that initially.
I would ask the board to come up with the amount that we want to give for it. Most of the people that bid on it are gonna be dealers that are trying to resell it.
When we look at Kelly Blue Book, it's about $15,000, so if you,
What is that retail? What's that?
Private party sale?
which is a better deal. So I'm saying if we put a minimum, I'd say $14,000, that should cover the 12% or so, we don't want to pay it.
That'll take it to almost 16,000, what they'll pay for it. And then, when we sold the Tahoe, it went to St. Louis. They paid a guy to drive up here with a trailer to pick it up.
They paid like $1,000 to $1,500 for that pickup.
Yeah,
So they're looking at possible additional fees of $3,000.
Yeah, so I think we need to be at least $3,000 underneath what, retail is on it. To have a
So
chance.
minimum of 2,000, 12,000?
Yeah, something like that would be. I have seen some on there go for 12,000. I have a suggestion, I don't know if it's possible, I'm trying to figure out a way to work it out. We could park the truck out here with for sale sign on here.
No, has to be bid.
Well, what we do is we put on the paper, we'd say that they have to bid on
We have to
GovDeals.
advertise it.
Yeah, I mean, we could put it out here and say that they have to go to Gov.
Remember the last time we did that with the Tahoe? Didn't work at all. This is an easy way for us to get rid of stuff.
Oh, I'm saying that, but we could direct our own people here that would maybe buy it retail by advertising it out on the street, instead of trying to sell it to dealers.
I don't think it's a good idea. I'm just saying, when we sold the Tahoe, we tried to sell Tahoe by bids, it didn't work. We have sealed bids, we have to advertise it, we have to do the whole funky stuff with that, and then it's too much of a hassle if we put it on government deals. It takes the hassle completely out of
But they'd have to buy it that way.
What he's saying is, put a sign in it that says it's for sale, but you have to bid on Gov Deals spot.
Yes.
Okay, we can do it that way. Okay.
Yeah, and then-
And you're saying just send out,
Just
Okay,
like the
we
house
put
down
it-
the road that's got
you're
an
saying
option
put it on
sign.
Gov. and Put it on the street for people to advertise, say you gotta do them good.
And then a local person that doesn't have to pay shipping, that if they want to come look at it and drive it, they can.
No.
Why wouldn't we want them to drive it?
Liability.
I mean, everybody, on any of these auction sites, it says you can come test drive it. It just, most people don't because they're too far away. But all of them say that, it says you can, inspect it by appointment, that's what it says on there.
I can see inspect by appointment, they wanna drive, they have to have somebody like you or Sean or somebody with the department with them.
Well, it'll be my phone number on there for them to call.
Okay.
So they'll call me and set up an appointment.
But if someone, somebody that's getting into it driving off with it.
No, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
No, I'd be in it with them. But if you wanted to do that, maybe we could get some local people that would be willing to pay retail.
Okay.
And then we may have a
If
chance.
you're talking about going through Gov Deals, I don't have a problem with
Yeah,
that.
it's
We're
still-
just gonna have to get that open bid process.
No, they'd still have to buy it that way.
Yeah.
But I think 12,000 would be a good reserve.
Okay. Need a motion for that?
Second.
On fair, say aye. So we're gonna put it, say, where we're gonna put it, place it.
We'll put it over here on my lot here by the
Okay.
recycle.
You want to get some like flashing lights?
Yeah.
Lighting?
Arrows. Yeah.
Pick me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next is Braxton DuBois is a former Lebanon police officer who switched to the fire side. I'd like to hire him as a reserve. Right now, he is a trainer, instructor for police. He's getting ready to lose his certifications to police. He was a Lebanon officer for 8 years, then he's decided wanted to be a fireman. I think he's changing his mind and wanting to come back to police. But he has to do 36 hours of training in the next 3 months. We're doing some training tomorrow night. He's training us. We're gonna get 6 hours in the last 2 weeks, and just since last Wednesday. But he's gonna start training in Thorntown and Jamestown and some other departments around here to help him. But mostly, I'm only gonna use him for training right now. But I'd like to have him come to the next meeting. We swear him in as reserve, and then I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know if he's gonna stay, if he wants to go full-time police. I don't wanna buy him any equipment right now. He'll just do training. But we'll need his help on May 16th if he wants to stay, if we wanna do that. And, the big thing is one of the things we struggle with is getting our training done.
So you're gonna bring, Dan up to date with his training.
Yeah, that's one thing we gotta
That's
do.
when
And
they
then
bring.
he does training for the fire department too. He doesn't do CPR yet, Jim.
Okay.
But we didn't stop the lead training last week. They told him he had to do police training to keep his certification, but I don't know why it would matter if he was teaching police or fire. But,
I'm not worried about it.
so if you guys wanted to do any training, it would help him get his hours so he doesn't lose his.
We'll just have to let you know, we got so much stuff going on right now
Yeah.
with other stuff that we're trying to do with, training my guys on actually with the trucks and the equipment and preparing for the spring because we always had some kind of weird disaster, tornado, grass fires or whatever during the spring, so we're working on trying to get that disaster plus the 250, so we're working on that. I met with them last night and discussed that I need more physical help from them to do certain things, like signing tasks, like helping to set up the stage, tear the stage down, that kind of stuff, and do the bingo and the raffle. Not gonna do anything other than a couple hours per day work. They're not gonna do Labor Day where they had to work 12, 16 hours.
Well, he's gonna train us every Wednesday until he gets his 36 hours in. So we're gonna do that to help him to keep his certification, and we'll figure out where we go from there. But if it's okay with you guys, I'm gonna hire him as reserve. I'll have him at the next meeting.
What was his last name?
DuBois.
Like it sound BOIS?
Yes.
No, because that's his department. And I'll make sure to have the paperwork to swear him in, and then I'll also have to add him to our reserve insurance. One thing, does he have equipment from his old job?
No.
Okay, because if there is new legislation that if we bring on someone and they are not with us for a long time, that you can be reimbursed by the municipality that they go to. I'd have to get with Amy, because that was last year, that was passed, and I'd have to get refreshed on that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Right now, I'm just gonna use them for training, so we're not gonna equip them yet.
No, okay,
So, yeah, so
But if you
I'm gonna, yeah,
that's an option.
Brad, one thing, code enforcement. Remember, we got heavy trash pickup, plus some other junk that's hanging around town. I think you can encourage people to fix their stuff up, move their junk vehicles, or clean their yards up, or be prepared to clean them up for heavy trash pickup.
what day is heavy trash?
Heavy trash day is the last Saturday in April. We always do that in conjunction with the Boone County Solid Waste. So if people have things that we can't have them do with heavy trash day, they can take it there. It's April 25th.
Encourage people to clean the town up before we have our 250th anniversary festival. Would be nice.
Yeah. I know that I can spend up to $500 without approval, but whenever I have the opportunity, I'd rather ask the board, but I need to buy some batteries for our radios. We don't have any spares. I had 2 batteries go bad this week. They're about 7 or 8 years old, so I'm starting to really lose them. If I buy 4 of them, it's gonna cost about $400. But I need to have some, if something happens around here, we need to have spare batteries
Right.
for our radios.
Yeah. Get approval for provide the necessary batteries to equip these radios.
Make a motion for Brian 5 batteries.
Second.
On favor, say aye.
Thank you. And then the last thing is I just wanted to let you guys know that I think you can see the mileage on the vehicles in my report. Did you guys get my report?
Yes.
Just,
Was it 5 or 6 rounds? Because the report said 5, was it 5 or 6?
oh, it should be 6. Did I put 5 in the report?
Yeah, I just make sure we're gonna match it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else, Brad?
Just the last thing is that Kyle got a settlement for that hit and run at his place. So I think they were trying to be sneaky, but we ended up being sneakier, I guess.
Make them do the right thing. Okay,
Just second the $400 motion.
you did, you'll get it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, next, old businesses, Comcast pole attachment agreement.
So, I sent Amy all of these questions. I read that thing front to back and asked as many questions as I could. Did the council have any questions on the pole attachment agreement that you can see? I just wanted clarification on billing, contacts, insurance. I gave her a whole list. She answered some of my questions. So she said, if we wanted to go ahead and approve this, we could pending any clarification of the contract.
I read the contract in detail. There's multiple places we can terminate the contract. It's a review every year of the contract. The Comcast has total insurance on everything. They have to bill everything to the electrical standards. The contractors have to be insured. Everything's going to be covered. If there's any problem with it, anytime we can stop it right then and stop the whole process until they fix what we asked for.
There was one area that I wanted clarification because it was talking about the make ready and it was kind of ambiguous. And it said that exceed associated estimate by more than 10% of the town would have to pay for that. So I'm getting clarification on that because I want to know if we're going to have to be billed for anything.
If they want to bill us, we'll stop the process and renegotiate. We're not paying for anything that they want. We're not going to pay for their poles. What is when Comcast comes in, they've set a requirement for hooking their fiber up to meet certain standards. And there's going to be a lot of money spent to replace that. We haven't seen the list of, one I saw was like $400-some thousand they're going to spend to improve our electrical system with new poles and raise stuff up. And with that, it would make our system look a lot more money and not any bill through you, but it would last longer. In other words, some of the bad poles are not tall enough poles to get replaced, and we'd have a better system down the road. Some more improvements that's not going to cost the ratepayers a nickel. And I'm not willing to let Comcast come in here and tell us it's going to cost us much more. We'll stop the negotiation, we'll stop the deal until they pay for everything. No, I don't think anybody on the board when they stick nickel out of their pocket to help Comcast, period. They got more money than we do.
So, and I have that as a pending
And
clarification.
you
So,
want to go ahead
We can approve it pending clarification from the.
Somebody want to make that motion?
Yeah, I make a motion to approve the Comcast hold attachment pending clarification.
You want me to sign it, right? Okay.
Yeah, and allow Jim to sign the contract.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Okay, let me, I don't mark that page. I'll print them for you.
Okay, it's only been 2 years waiting for the Comcast. Been through 5,000 lawyers.
Oh, point 31 on their agreement says, time is of the essence in this agreement.
Right.
It's only been over 2 years. I thought that was a little funny.
But anyhow, so we've signed the agreement, it's the Wilson Air Park, and if we run across any problems, we can stop it. And I have problems with that, if they're not doing it right, we have IC or engineers and journeymen from IC that do the work for us. If they see something wrong, they're gonna tell us, and we're gonna stop the project until Comcast fixes it right. Because they have to do all the make-ready work for it to get it right, and then they're gonna monitor it as it goes. And all the money goes directly from Comcast to IC to cover the cost of doing it. We don't, sure didn't have to write checks. Okay, Dora, that's the next thing up,
Yep, I'm passing down that mistake already.
which is a dining, an outside dining area for
Designated outdoor refreshment area.
those and sort of refreshment area.
So on this, there's, we need to have clarification in several sections. A food shall oversee the implementation of the signage. Days and times of operation of the refreshment area may be further limited, but they cannot be expanded to go beyond the days and times of operation provided in IC 7.1-3-1-14, Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 a.m. the following day. Different times on Sunday of selling alcohol for carryout. We need to determine what days and times. We will want that also, she had in here, we have to insert refreshment area boundary by streets. On the second page, it's insert the names of the establishments within DORA that wish to participate. Each of them will need to submit to the state, and I already talked to Kyle, this form. Attached as Exhibit D, prior to the adoption of the ordinance, these forms will need to be submitted to the ATC as well.
Pretty much most of this door area would fall within the boundaries of Java. And so the answers to those questions we talked about should be answered by Brad, what times, what dates. He cannot sell alcohol because he can get an alcohol permit because police officers in Indiana are not allowed to have alcohol permits. But he can have he has an area back there, it's a picnic area that people want to have celebrations and stuff like that. They have to hire their own beverage servers and bartenders and stuff that can be in that area. It's an outside area.
I know I was at the Chamber of Commerce today, and I was telling them about our celebration, and I told them that we were looking to do a DORA. They helped Whitestown and Zionsville get theirs, and they said that they would write a letter of recommendation for us, which would be, and send it to ABC, so.
During the 16th, if you want to have somebody set up a bartender back there or something like that, that's okay as long as they don't get stupid and crazy and fighting in the streets. We're fine. That's your problem though, APD.
You sure we want to do this?
Fire department will pick up the remains.
Yeah.
Does that include, being able to have alcohol from the pizza place too? Or
Can he take alcohol outside the place? I don't think so.
He doesn't know. They were told that nobody can leave with alcohol.
He checked into it, and his insurance for one day is like $700 just to leave.
Wow. For the DORA?
No, to go outside the building.
Go outside the building. I don't know. That's what he just said. He said his insurance is like just for the day, because he checked into it, and he said it was like $750 per day for them to have an outside area,
Well,
and he says, I ain't gonna make $750, so.
no, that's, but the thing is, that allows Brad to hire, servers and bartenders for that area back there.
You could maybe there's a company called Tipsy Bar Work. I don't like the name Tipsy, but yeah, that's a portable bartender that we could maybe hire to come out.
So
You pick the schedule.
it can be amended, yes. Yes, and if you only want certain days, the council would have to.
I would say Friday, Saturday be it.
Well, it's up to your call. I mean, you talk to Sharon and Amy about what you want, and we can add that into the ordinance. We're not gonna approve it tonight because it's still got holes in it.
The only reason why I would think of where we would do it is if for some reason we had a wedding rehearsal dinner or something where they wanted to come to Jawbone and have a party outside, and they wanted to be able to drink. And they would have to hire a bartender, not us, and do it that way, but I don't know, maybe I need to check with my insurance too.
And then what areas would the council approve, like the streets, like we have to do these
Well, pretty much it'd be Wall Street,
things? And Amy said she didn't believe the restriction being on a state road.
Okay.
I asked her about that.
You might want to contact like
Well,
Clues or something. And they've all done that. I wouldn't
What you would
think
say
that
is
businesses that start out.
West Wall Street,
They said.
North Main Street,
yeah.
so many feet off of Main Street, so many feet off of Wall.
Because we have to have pretty specific, and then we also have to have
That's the only way we
signage.
could do it.
Yeah.
Because we don't, because there's no other street to make a boundary with.
Right,
Whatever you think, Brad.
300 feet, I'd say.
I mean,
I don't know how to go pace it off, but
you need to be specific to put it in the ordinance. It's gotta be detailed enough that the ordinance,
I'll go pace it. I got 100-foot tape. I'll go check it.
get the information, Sherry to get to Amy, to put it in the ordinance, and we'll go from there.
All right.
and I think it's good that we move the meeting up, so if we do need to have a meeting, earlier to get this, because I don't know how long it's gonna take to get the paperwork to the ATC, how quickly the return is gonna be on that.
You might be able to get on the agenda without the paperwork turned in, and then have it ready by a certain date, Sherry, but they may, if you turn the paperwork in a week, they may say you have to have 2 weeks in advance, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, so I could call them and find out too.
I'd like to have it before
I would
that
like-
16th, but if we don't, we don't.
Yeah.
We'll do our best we can get.
We'll get together on that and get it ironed out.
After door, beautify Boone County Solid Waste, Sherry, what's going
So
on?
I was really excited about this, especially with the 16th and talking about cleanup. So I spoke with Jennifer Lawrence, I just got this today. And because they always do cleaning up of Lebanon, but the Boone County Solid Waste has decided to do beautify Boone County and encouraging municipalities. I did ask her if we can get a team together here. They're also trying to get businesses, kind of like what the EDC did with Best Day in Boone. So she's gonna try to pair a business or an organization with us to help us do this. So if everybody would like to do this, they have the dates for cleanup are May 7th, May 8th, or May 9th. And I think that's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, if I remember correctly. But I thought the timing was perfect, that's the week before the event, and in conjunction with our heavy trash day, it would just be nice to have it all done.
One other thing we were talking about that is, sometime in April, we need to have the state sweep the streets, get the curbs cleaned up.
I don't know, I will put it in.
They do that once a year, so if you call them now, they might put us on the list first.
Well, if they don't get it done by the end of April, I may have to make a phone call, because I want to see the streets cleaned up. Fire department used to wash them down with fire hoses, but that washes it down in the drain, so if they want to clean them without washing the sand down the drains, we can do that.
And I think they did it in September or October last year, so if we can get them to do it in the spring this year.
Be nice if we just do it.
They also have waivers if we have, anybody want to work with us. And they also said if there's any kind of, DP, what is that?
Department of Public Works.
No, but if there's like hazardous stuff or like needles or anything that they have contacts that we can get a hold of that would come and dispose of it for us.
That's material waste.
That's, yeah. So is there a date that works better for,
The 9th is totally out for us.
okay, Saturday, so Thursday or Friday?
Can they get us a dumpster?
I don't know, I'd have to ask Jennifer.
I think she can.
I wouldn't say no. I could ask her.
Come help.
Mhm.
So, what do you say, you're gonna do it during the day and say a Thursday or Friday?
Thursday, but
Thursday, May 7th, something like that, or Friday, I know, Scott, you don't work on Fridays, right?
Just
How
half
about
day.
May 7th?
Just have-
The Friday would be better for me.
if I know, I'm not gonna be at that, I can work it off.
And they are ordering T-shirts for that day too, so if we get a little group together here, then they get T-shirts and we try to pair us up, so
So we're talking about May 7th or May the 8th?
maybe.
Get the town cleaned up, or shined up pretty.
I just thought, what perfect timing, I was really excited about that, I thought that's gonna be great.
Next up is billing disputes. Are we getting billing disputes? A request to speak, Brandon Pugh.
That's me. I wanted to ask about the possibilities in the WAM room for a Bible study.
You have to talk to the plan people. We don't, they contract with us. So you'd have to talk to, Brad's on plan.
Yeah, I'm the president of WAM now.
So you'd have to talk to them, get permission. from
We've
them.
talked already, and Linda said that the contract says that we have to have permission from town if we use it. Now, there was also a question, Dennis and Brandon are both do a part of the Bible study. They were asking maybe if they could use the fire department. Actually, the fire department would be a better location for them, because it'd be hard to get everybody up and down the
Depends on
stairs.
what night they're gonna do it for.
I think they're flexible, aren't they?
Yeah. We're all flexible.
They've been doing it at Jawbone, but I think they would rather have another location.
The second and third Monday of the month is, second Monday is Kenmore meeting, third Monday is Fireman's meeting. I think the fourth Thursday is quilting club here.
First Tuesday Park.
First Tuesday is park.
And
So
then,
any date that's not being used, all we have to do is contact me and I can set that up for long term for you guys. I don't think the park, that's where we built this building for people to use. I
Okay.
mean, the fire department may own the building, but we built it for you, for the public to use, okay?
Yep. And it would only be during the colder months. So otherwise it'd be at my house.
Okay,
So,
no problem.
He opened Bible study, and then he got more people want to come then, which is a good thing, and then he can fit home. So he
That's a
had,
good thing.
he had to find another location, so.
And that's it. Like I said, I don't think there's anybody in the firm that needs to complain about it. Just give me a date that you want to do it. I'll send a message that night's gonna be tied up to all my guys and we'll take care of it from there.
You have a calendar, Jim, that we can look at.
I'm like, oh,
We can look later.
pretty much,
and
what
coordinate.
I'm saying,
They're really nice, but the shelter house.
You want one in March?
Get power there too.
Yeah, we need, our church, what we've done is started doing home groups. We have 13 home groups that we started from our church.
Right. So
And
you want to do a weekly basis, monthly basis?
we do a weekly basis. Brad's been generous to allowed us to use his facility the last 3 weeks. Hopefully we've left it as clean.
You're talking about use of an evening?
I'm sorry?
You're talking about
yeah,
using an evening?
6:30 to 7.
Yeah, we,
45.
6:30 to 7:45 or 8 o'clock, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Okay, except for the 18th of March, every Wednesday is open and every Friday is open for the month of March. In April, pretty much it's about the same. Fridays, Wednesdays are not being used for anything.
Wednesdays would be good, probably.
Just let me know when you want to start putting them in.
And then if you would like to let us know for our newsletter, we could put that in.
That'd be great.
Okay, get a motion to, what? I wouldn't worry about the motion. Kind of care for the department.
I make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
All in favor, say aye.
Good motion.
Yeah, how come we got the 50 minutes? You don't let me know. You didn't see it? I said, Kristen, you went to the meeting over there and said, no, Bill told me to shut up. Doug, by the way,